Okay. Jakey boy. Little homework video. So he really loves to run and flank. I'm just still trying to get him to settle quite a bit more at balance and pressure. Come on, buddy. Jake, Jake, Jake. Jake, come on. Good. Good. Come on, Jake. Good. Good. So he did that big flank around the sheep, and I wanted to bring him in. Sometimes if they start running too wide and flanking too hard. So I have had him in that adjacent field, and he just always gives these giant big flanks. So he's going to be a good outrunner. That's a good box to check. But just to keep him in the pressure so that he's not running more than he needs to. So as far as the pressure goes and the sides, okay, I'm going to step to my left. I'm going to get on the other side of his nose. Jake, Jake, Jake. Good. So I pulled him back in there because I needed his nose. Come by. Good. Now, I don't know if you can see in the video because he's pretty black, but come here, Jake. Jake, 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 Jake. Jake, come here. Jake. Good. So as he's running, good. He's looking. That's a really important thing that a dog does. If they're just running, they're gonna get lost. Dogs that just drop their head, turn right or left, get lost. When he is flanking and looking, the reason dogs should and do that is so that they can see how they're affecting the sheep. And if they don't do that, then they're not gonna know where they're at. Not to mention they'll lose track of where you are. So even though we're working, you know, like just like this right now, I want my dogs to feel me at 6 feet and at 1,200 meters. Like, they should just always know where you're at, and so they know where you're at because of balance. I'm going to step to the right. So I'm asking him nice and soft because he's just, you know, he's 100% a race car. Good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Jake, 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 Jake. Good. So the point of that again is to get him to flank and come in there. Now you can kind of see how he's kind of got his head hanging there, and he's like, I don't really like this, but I'm gonna just, if I want him to slow down and pressure, then I'm gonna slow down. So every time I ask him to do something, I'm gonna, in my head, at minimum 1,000, 2, 1,000. Okay. Now the other thing that I like to do is if he's facing left, I'm gonna ask him to go to the right, and if he's facing right, I'm gonna ask him to go to the left. So he's he's looking to my left. I'm gonna step across. Good. It helps to open up that flank, and it also ensures for me that I know that he's connected to me. So he's just kind of flanking back and forth on balance. And hey. So I'm gonna give him a little hey. Hey. Good. Jake, come on. Jake, come on. Jake, come on. So he doesn't like this walking straight into pressure. So I don't mind him weaving a little bit and then kind of settle in at balance there. It would be something that I would want to work more towards. Because if he's flanking too much, dogs, in my opinion, especially cow dogs, that are more flanky and steady in that pressure, you know, they just really kind of upset their stock. So good. Come on. Good. Good boy. Good. So you see how his speed changes when he hits balance and comes into his sheep there. So he's kind of got his head cocked a little bit. He says, I don't really like this. And I'm hey. And I'm talking to him when I feel like he's got too much speed and trajectory to hit balance and pressure. So I give him that nice little whistle. Try to stand. Hey! So when he forgets where he is, that's when he's going to come crashing in. Hey, hey, hey. Nope. Good. Jake, 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 Jake. Good. Hey, Jake. Jake, Jake, Jake. Good. Lie down. Good job, buddy. That's pretty hard, hey? That'll do. Come here, bud. Good boy. So trying to get some steering and brakes on him in the smaller spaces is really what I'm after. In the bigger spaces, right now, he's just got too much room to run and get out of that pressure. So that would be hopefully that's a fairly good homework video. In a nutshell, just don't let him run and flank as much as you can. Just try to keep him nice and quiet and calm and just steady in that pressure. Right, Jakey boy? You handsome? You so handsome. You so handsome, aren't you, you goofy boy? You big black noodle.